Hey y'all, how are y'all? Today, I just wanted to do a update on the whole um, Halloween, decoration kind of thing. Um, so I found out who it was. I called her out on it because honestly, I thought she was doing it on her own, and the church didn't have anything to do with it. They didn't know anything about it. And so they were using, like, she was using their stuff. And so I was going to let the church know that, she was using the church's name and stuff. And just in case, other people get mad about it too. And so I made a post on the community where we live or whatever board thing where we live about it and everything else. And this church is literally, I think it's running that community board or whatever. And so I made a post and everything else. And so she never said anything about anything or whatever. So later on, I look and the pastor actually wrote, and I wish I would have got a screenshot of it or whatever, but he's basically saying that they didn't mean no harm, that they're trying to bring hope and just, the yada yada religious stuff or whatever. So it was the church that was doing it. It wasn't just her. And, I said my piece. I wrote, my opinion about it and everything else. And the thing was, it wasn't about it being the whole religious thing or anything like that. It was the fact of the matter that it was just us that got it on our road because we put Halloween decorations up. My neighbors didn't get it. I even wrote on the thing just to make sure other people wasn't getting it. One other person got it, and that's because they put decorations up. I think it was because they put certain decorations up. Because I have a feeling if I would have just not had that scarecrow, that we probably wouldn't have been bothered. Maybe, maybe not. But I think that they singled us out. And it was a straight up singled out. And it was wrong. It wasn't right. And so, I said my piece. I was nice. I wasn't rude or anything like that. But I was writing on there trying to explain that it wasn't about the whole religious thing or whatever. It was more of the whole kind of singling out kind of thing or whatever. And my post got deleted. They straight up deleted my post. So how does that work? You can come to my damn house, put your opinion and put your stuff and spread all your whatever, but I can't have an opinion and I can't say how I felt about it, and then you want to delete my stuff? How does that work? How's that right? That's what I'm so sick and tired of, because it's like, you can say what you want, but Lord, I can't have an opinion about it. You stepped up in my bubble. I didn't step up in your bubble. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not too happy about that, but it kind of shows how they are. They don't want to listen to other people, but they sure don't have no problem pushing it onto, people. And so, yeah. Hope Church. That's the name of it. They ain't got too much hope if they got that attitude. And I'll call them out. I don't care. And so, yeah, they're spreading hope, all right. But anyways, I just wanted to give and like I say, she never said anything back and everything else. And of course, I caught hell on Facebook, with people or whatever. But they just didn't grasp the whole concept. It wasn't about the whole religious thing or whatever. It was the singling out part that I didn't like. Even though, don't get me wrong, I didn't agree with the piece of paper. I don't agree with it. But, yeah. It's the fact that they that they had the audacity to come to my house and put it on my grill, but I can't speak my mind about it. That's the problem I have. And so, yeah. I figured y'all would like an update on the chaos and the craziness of the Halloween decoration religious fight. And so, hopefully everything is said. They know how I feel and everything else, and I'm gonna let it go. I ain't gonna say anything else about it unless it gets brought up. Hopefully the community will still be okay and everything else. If not, oh well. It is what it is. But I had to say something about it because this was wrong. It wasn't right. But anyways, I think what they didn't like was because I asked about Christmas and Easter and all that, about pagans and stuff like that. Didn't want to answer that question. But anyways, I don't know. I'm done. I just thought I'd give an update. Okay.